Guten Tag, Herr General. It's good to see you returning to active service. I trust you've been keeping your skills sharp in the years since our campaign in France, yeah? You're going to need them. Because tomorrow we will be joining in Operation Barbarossa, the largest invasion the world has ever seen. Your unit's transfer to East Prussia has already been completed. You will be formally operating under Army Group North's command. The ultimate goal is far off Leningrad, but there's a long road to take before we reach it. Taking away control of the Baltic Sea from the Soviets will be dependent on securing many river crossings and ports in the region. Your first task is to rout any Soviet forces in the vicinity of the Niemen River. Early morning Luftwaffe raids have already decimated Soviet air power, so finishing off the Red Air Force at the airfield should be a priority. Next objectives are these key 3 cities on this river line here. Finally, Field Marshal von Lieb requires the major port of Tallinn and city of Pskov to be secured before further operations in the region can commence. As a final reminder, because it has been over a year since your last operation, be sure to check the equipment stocks of your troops. You wouldn't want to send them into Russia with obsolete weapons.
Indeed. Alright, crippling blow hero. Let's give all these guys elites. Now, just like 5 minutes ago, I started this mission, but then I got a critical misclick on the first turn. So I already did all my deployment, etc. I mean, I didn't even play the full first turn, but I accidentally moved the tag to a place I didn't want to move it, so I had to replay it because I think that placement would have ruined a whole lot. Anyway, yeah, so I'll just have to redo my deployment and then half of the first turn, which sounds a bit silly, but oh well. Let's upgrade these to the Dicker Max, which has a lot more hard attack. There we go, fighters. Alright, I'm gonna upgrade one of the fighters to the newer model because it has higher initiative, which is also something we get to do here. And I'm gonna upgrade the Panzer T-38 to Panzer 4F because it has much higher soft attack, so they'll perform a lot better against infantry in the open, which is also fine. Alright, I'm gonna... oh yeah, let's quickly talk about the strategy. I'll deploy a force here, and I'll deploy a force here. This force goes to Kaunas, then Daugavpilsk, then Pskov, and the other group will go to Riga, and then to Tallinn. There we go. Alright. Pioneers, infantry, then I'm gonna deploy some artillery fire over there and some anti-aircraft. These guys. I'm gonna switch up the heroes, get rid of fearsome reputation, give them crippling blow. I'm also going to purchase a Flampanzer, which is a new tank that we got here that will also be really good against infantry out in the open, and it ignores entrenchment. Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, what I need to do, I think, yeah, if I want to make that Flampanzer good, I need to get rid of this hit and run. Let's try this out. So, purchase the Flampanzer. And then give them the hit and run hero. Because if I do that, then enemies in the cities even will not fire back. And they can do good damage. But then I might just as well also give them that other hero. Yeah. Crippling blow. So these guys should then be really good against enemy units in the city. Alright, yeah. Let's try that out actually. So Dicker Max over here, then Panzer IV D as well, and Panzer III F over here. Also recon. I still have another Pioneers and I want to deploy out there. And I think that's it for that particular group of units. Fighter. And bombers. Storage. Hey. Storage here. And then the Junkers there. Second group. Let's put the Pioneers at least up front. Just like the infantry. Definitely want to put infantry up front because they'll have a tougher time moving. Anti-aircraft will also, at least a mobile one, I want to get it close to Kaunas, so it might actually be able to help out there. And there we go. Let's get started. Alright, so we can see this infantry out here. And I cannot destroy it, or I cannot encircle it, so basically, I need to try and push it back here. Okay, it did. Good. I mean, that looks to be good, but then I would need artillery in here. And Pioneers in the city is pretty good though. Yeah, I think that would work. Yeah. And these guys wouldn't go out of the city, I think. Because, ha. No overrun, but at least the surrender is still nice. Shouldn't have done that. If I destroy it here... Okay, I didn't. Okay, I need another one here and another one here. Fighters are more important. But it's weird that they wouldn't support this unit, though. It's very odd. This is closer to the city indeed, and they cannot be attacked really. I mean, by air units, but I don't care about that. Okay. I'd need to try and get them out of the woods. If they want to attack my recon unit, that's fine. Okay. And I cannot... I can use the bomber here at the BT. But I can't use them up there. It's gonna be bad weather next turn. That sucks. That is a problem. Two, four, huh? But if both these tanks come... Alright, let's do this. Would have thought that they would get finished off. Great. Okay, that result was pretty sucky. But... we have 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they can never go around, okay. So... what can they do though? If they... yeah, I can't attack with the bombers. Let's go here. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ideally, they'll retreat. They can always see it. But let's use the Junkers. They might have less trouble with their air force. And then I cannot attack, okay. Can only hope that they will stay stationary as well. It's also a risk. Sure enough, but at least these guys are protected by the Dicker Machs. And then these guys are protected by artillery, where it's not ideal. Leave you there, that's it. Okay. Wow. Another KV. Alright, so they started repairing some of those air units. But for me, it's more important to get through here right now. Although... if... I would like to use strategic bombing on them. The Bad weather really sucks on this turn. And again, I'm not getting any mass attack bonus here. It's really weird in that regard. And they also don't support that unit, so I'm a bit confused. So if I were to use a strategic bomber, they seem to not actually care. Which is also weird. Yeah, so there's something weird going on with those units, and I'm unsure as to what that is. Okay. They would not get an overrun on such an attack for sure. None of my other units will, which puts them in a dangerous position if I were to attack like that, but this is probably fine regardless. Take Kaunas. Okay, that was poop. So what can I do? I can put this here. Okay. You out there. You in here. You in here. Put the artillery. And that will allow me to shuffle the pioneers. Anti-aircraft. Go after the bomber. You. Again, I really hate this. Like, why can I not move, basically? I don't want to switch. I just want to attack this without moving. I really should have searched in the manual. Alright, I'll leave that alone for now. Okay, this should be easy pickings for an overrun. Good. Might be able to surround and or encircle and or destroy those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fair enough. I have to be careful of the other KV though. Overrun. Move you there. A bit more. I should. If I bomb them, that's 2 damage. I can. Like, I want to surround the KV here. I think that should be possible. I need to get a unit in here then, or in here, while also keeping decent protection. Do they get mass defense bonus? No, probably not. But getting rid of those guys would be tricky as well. Guess we'll push them. Can't get there, huh? I could also get a unit in here and a unit in here. That would also work. That seems to be more likely. Approach. They can't move. About moving you in here. Still finish them off. The problem with this still is that if I move a unit in here, they are highly susceptible to getting attacked by them, and I can't move them in there without getting some serious hurt. Now, another thing I could potentially do is also bomb them. Okay, I got some down to 4. That's actually really good, because technically that allows me to move, shell them. You in here, you down, you up, and attack. And then push it back. What does it do? Well, that means that the infantry is always protected by both artillery and the Dicker Max. The Dicker Max is still protected by artillery against the anti-tank, and if the KV comes and attacks here, they're still going to get wrecked. The infantry can't really attack here because they're not good enough against the tanks, but they cannot stand up against the artillery at 8 strength. They probably just stay there. The only problem is here. Yeah, you definitely need to pull back. They should not be able to see it there, though. So maybe I'll get lucky. But then they have to go straight and not around, which they're, I think, fine. Definitely giving you elites, though. And then all the units for the Panzer 4D are protected. Let's also take a look. They do have infantry in there. Alright, let's move here then. You onto the road. Pioneers, pioneers, pioneers. Let's actually move you back and you here, so they can attack this on the next turn. Oh yeah, still need to attack in this area, so the Panzer 4F should be able to get an overrun. This should also be okay. Perfect. So they're weakened. Then first attack with the Flum for max damage. How does that work though? Oh, I must just get really lucky on the accuracy. Yeah, exactly, because I have 100% chance to hit with them anyway. Alright, sweet. And this is going pretty well actually so far. Alright. They are moving. Yeah, oh yeah, I took the airfield. Huh. Bit surprised by that attack. Oh boy, okay. Shouldn't be that bad, hopefully. Okay. Fire suppression, huh? Ow. Whew. KV should get punished by the Dicker Mach. Oh, it's out of ammo. Oh, and that was their tactic, huh? Huh. That's a surprisingly good tactic. I wonder if that was intentional, but if it was, draining the ammunition on the Dicker Machs so that they couldn't counterattack against the KV, that would be an exceptional tactic. I don't want to discredit the AI, but that's probably not intentional. But it did work very well. That it did. Okay. This is 0 and 5 again. Yeah. So free 5 damage. Or 4. This should give me an easy overrun. And hopefully another one. Okay, I might be able to get another one there, but how much movement do you have? Only... No, they have more. They have 1, 2, 3. So technically, do this. It's empty. Go in here, attack. Move you further, and hopefully get that overrun there. There we go. Okay, good. So they went to another airfield, which is probably the one at Riga, but I can't stop them there at this point. It's rather unfortunate. I need to bomb those, actually. I never seen this. Oh, okay. It shows the heroes right next to it. Huh. They have 1, and then how's the flam look? It's on top of each other? Okay. Interesting. Yeah. If I want to get an encirclement going, I kind of have to do this anyway. Yeah, let's finish you off first. Get an overrun. Boom. Yeah, I need to move them down and then attack there for sure. Definitely worth it to get rid of those guys, I think. I want to surround these guys and hope to fully suppress them. But, well, that requires a bit of work, naturally. I'm certainly not attacking there, but let's see if I can get a bit of a bonus. Down to 3. That's what I'm looking for. That would allow me. They're fully. Yeah, okay. Allow me to move in here. Get another in. Come on. Screw you, game. Just kind of BS again. I know it's random, but like, seriously, I was really supposed to kill it. Come on. Could you go in there? Yes, you can. Okay. So I think, well, there are basically two options. I can shell them there and then just, you know, encircle those guys and kind of leave them doing whatever they want. But it's unlikely that... Okay, let's use the strategic bomber on them. And this, okay, I need the storage for that. Increase the odds. How much suppression do you have? 10, 8. Do I want to go for it already on this turn? I don't think I can. Move you in here, Digger Mux over here, infantry here. You out there. I do have the anti-aircraft. This is tricky. They'll certainly come and attack this, but the recon is cheap. Okay, well, I guess I cannot do it this way then. Because I kind of needed to finish them off, and I couldn't make them retreat any other area. They would always go there. So, let's just do this. They'll be suppressed till 10, so these guys are not the concern. Only thing I can do here now is do this. Yeah, that's poop. So then do that and do this. Because my units here should not be visible. Definitely worth checking out whether there are any units there. There aren't. So I don't think I have to worry about that area then. I'd rather try to move them across the road. They already have very poor fuel and they're going to lose 2 for every other movements that's going to go bad. Or that they move on clear terrain there. Should probably refrain from going too far. I'm not saying that they will have another counterattack, but I do have to try and stay safe. I think. Just like that. These guys shouldn't be visible, so they should really focus their air force only on these. Yeah, you cannot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah. Ow. But I think that now that these guys are fully suppressed, that is well worth it. Get an overrun there. All right. Now, moving you and then you will allow me to attack the MiG. And I'll use one of my weaker fighters to finish that off. Now, put you in here. And I can always finish them off with the Dicker Mugs, technically. But I would like to get more. So, and I'm not going to attack with these, so I think it's worth a try. I'm going to use with the Panzer 3F though. Okay, so Pioneers can't attack that. What I'm going to do, I can't split them up. Wow, that really sucks. I mean, I've been trying to damage it, but guess it's impossible for my units to hit it, so guess I'm gonna have to do it this way. I mean, I still get a nice chunk of prestige and a lot of KV-1 tanks, sure, but I don't know, kind of hoped to do a little bit better there. So now I can't really attack with anything anymore. Well, let's try to finish it off this way. Come on. No, it's down to 1. Yeah, let's try it. Excellent, okay. Let's use the Storch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, so I can't see. I know this is empty. But I... yeah, let's go in here. I'll be curious to see whether there's something in Ventspils. At any rate, it's no use trying to do a bit more spotting there for this turn. Rather, I just need to wait that out a bit. I'm gonna assume there's not a whole lot in this area and that I won't get outflanked. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will still allow me to move. Okay. So let's do 7, 8. And reposition ourselves along the artillery. And the next turn I'll use the storage to figure out whether there's something in the center here. Yeah, because then at least I know whether I'll be able to cross the well, this is not the Sapatnaya. Yeah, it's a Divina. They call it... Okay, well... I didn't know that it's called Sapatnaya Dvina instead of just Divina. I just only knew it as the Dvina River, but okay. That's interesting. Yeah, so like I said, I'm expecting I don't get outflanked. They would already spot that, so that's no good. Let's actually do this. Okay. They don't have anything there. I haven't gotten... Yeah, this is a new airfield. The thing is that I need to guess where... Okay, let's rebase at least one of them to Kaunas already. And let's also do that with this bomber and with the Junkers 88. Then this fighter will protect here. Okay. That should be an ambush indeed. Okay. That works. There we go. Good performance, of course, by the anti-aircraft gun. Excellent at protecting against bombers there. Did they repair it? Looks like it. I did a lot more damage than that. These guys can attack the infantry for free, and that's basically where it shines now. Like, I can already snoop off some free damage of an entrenched infantry. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. So... yeah, okay, it's empty. I still want to take that city too, but that does mean they only have one infantry there so far, but I wouldn't be surprised if they would come with yet another counterattack. So I do want to be careful. Let's take Jelgava. If I block, like, this is the only hex from which they can cross. So even though they are weakened, I can actually repair them with some elites already. Good. Move you in here and protect that also with the Dickermachs and the Pioneers. So I'm ready to attack at Riga on the next turn already. Should be pretty good. Yeah, I already took that, but let's see how far I can get the anti-aircraft. That is a little bit of a cause for concern. Yeah, they simply cannot go around, and that's at least within range of the anti-aircraft. Now the real question is, do I want to give the Panzer IV-D some additional replacements? There's a lot of terrain to cover still. Let's do it. They have... Okay, so let's move in here. Then here. Yeah. So I can go in here. I messed up. I should have kept them there and then attack with the flum. That was silly. Okay, they can luckily still go back. So let's attack these, push them into that forest, or destroy them outright. Fine. I was prepared to move this infantry here to finish it off at that point, but this works just as well. They don't care about entrenchments, so I can't push them out anyway, but let's try. Pushing them out would be the best result here. No, but 7-2, huh? So this wouldn't work because I can't attack anymore. Okay. You can't reach it. What if I do this? 3-5. They would surely get pushed back. But I don't really have good protection at the moment. So I'm probably better off just blocking this area this way. And I'll take them down next turn. So what I then also can do... Anti-aircraft in here. I want to put a unit right next to Jacob Pills. I'm sure they have a unit in there, but what I want to do is I want to... Oh, they'll be in trucks. Okay, let's go here. I know there's nothing, and then here. So if they attack my Panzer IV-F, that's totally fine. They will accumulate suppression as well. Enemy can't cross the river. Like, they currently have no safe river crossings, which I think is really good. Let's stay out of vision anyway, here. And then I might be able to attack there sooner or later. If they attack into me, that would be exceptionally good, but... okay, I actually think that 5 turns to get to the Niemen, or to the Dvina, that's pretty decent. Defeated their initial attacks. Yeah, and I can go to that airfield as well now, which is probably a good idea as a forward base. These are vulnerable though, that's for sure. Okay, bombers at the ready. I could use these guys as well. Not here. Huh. Okay. Nothing. You'll take that. Good. From this moment, I'm trying to save as much fuel on the recon as possible. That means that I sometimes might not actually use it up front in order to give a recon bonus, which is exactly what I'm doing right now, like not moving it. I want to take that airfield, so I'm gonna move my units afterwards. Still, double artillery shelling and attack. That pushes them back, but doesn't safely get me to the city. That's fine. I will deal with it on the next turn. Put the Dicker Mux there to protect it. Yeah, taking it is not useful here. Just move ahead a bit while protecting myself. They didn't attack, unfortunately, but they did repair. They will retreat though. And oh, wow, I was looking for an overrun, but I guess that works too. They seem to have some entrenchments going along Pskov, so it will be challenging to take that city anyway. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned. Yep, they will probably counterattack. So I'm gonna need some protection. Let's see how that works. I think they are likely to start attacking now. I should have moved these guys up. Ah, that's stupid. Silly me. I'll start lowering the entrenchments on those guys, but yeah, that was not smart, because then I would have been able to attack that on the next turn, but now and they're not gonna go out, so I might just as well switch these guys. The only thing that I can try to do here now is to try and lure them out by acting as if they have a decent attack. Well, of course they don't, but gotta make them believe. Maybe this attack is, or that potential counterattack is not so dangerous, but if they have KVs here or here, I'm still in trouble. Alright. Well, I still want to get these guys to a forward airbase, because if I can't put them in there for this turn, it's not viable. Let's do a bit of vision. Let's see. Okay. Wow. Okay. Huh. And there we go. At least it was easy enough to deal with those guys. But they are different. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they can take the airfield afterwards. Take that, go in here. I'm afraid that the game claims they're already sufficiently suppressed, which is not the case. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, I have to do it like this to push them out. If I want any chance of getting... Of course, game. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that happens. I don't want to claim my luck is poop, but that was not amazing. Hey, steamroller is always nice. Okay, so they crossed the river. That's you. Huh? So let's establish ourselves on the other side. Let's try to keep the infantry in a bit of a safer place. Move you up so they can go after that on the next turn. Three suppression, eh? 1-4. Well, I should be able to get a mass attack bonus here, which will be sufficient. Yeah. And these two should be able to finish that off, hopefully. Okay. Need a third fighter. Yeah. Okay, I will deal with that later. If they don't repair it, it's gone, and if they do repair it, at least the AI will spend a significant amount of prestige. Okay, there's one more thing I can try here. Let's attack with the recon. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Not gonna lie that this is very tricky. But I hope that because they might not be visible, this actually works and they won't attack this. But they might try to do the same stuff here as they did down there, but I also have the Dicker Mux that I can use. Sure, so any tanks that they will throw at me there are gonna be ineffective. I do have one other issue, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I have to rebase them here, and then these guys, they're kind of stuck right now. Okay, they can technically attack the Dicker Mux with one of their units, but that's fine. Yeah, that's definitely fine. I don't care about that. Okay. They're safe and secure. We'll attack there next turn. If I'm gonna use the Flum only, I might. Okay, yeah, I think that way. Just attack. And if they want to attack the Flak Vierling with the Stück backup, that's fine by me. Not gonna lie, it's not super useful to use the Junkers right now, so let's just leave that because there's no fighter protection anyway. You can move in there. Just one hex up. That's it. Okay, so they are attacking. Wow.